Hi, everybody. I know, surprise, surprise. I didn't announce it because I didn't know it was going to happen, but here's Tarot Stash. How wonderful to have you back, Gerald.
Thank
I'm
you.
so happy. And on 882 on the portal.
888. It's
888.
so
I keep
amazing.
forgetting that. You're quite right. It's 888 because the year 2024 adds up to an 8. So that makes this portal even more powerful.
Mhm.
And you were talking this morning on your show with Ken and sorry,
Bobby.
I forget, Bobby, about a little 3 or 4 minute, I can't remember, it's very short, done by Consciously Aaron.
Yeah.
Um, for the 8-8 portal, and it was pretty awesome. I went and watched it after. It was freaking me out. So go watch it. The channel name is Consciously Aaron.
Do you want me to put a link in?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, please. And because or somebody go find it anyway. She's amazing, and she does some really interesting work, because of course that sent me down the rabbit hole of her channel, but it's a very cool channel. She's a very, very cool lady, and she has some really interesting things to say. Yeah. So go see Consciously Aaron, and of course subscribe to Tarot Stash, because he's a very cool person who also has some very cool things to say. Thank you. Very interesting stuff. So today we're going to be doing messages for the 888 portal, except I promised Paul that I would answer his question. And he was here like, I don't know, 1:15 or some like ungodly time like that. And he asked a question about, I'm going to put this up. He's in Pennsylvania, and I'm doing this before I open the records because I don't need the records to answer this, okay? He wants to know about winning a pie contest at the county fair. Oh my God, Paul, I want to know about this pie, because if you're putting it into the county fair, if your county fairs are anything like the fairs that we have here in Canada, the fanciest, the most amazing stuff.
Did you want to open the queue? People are typing in join.
Are they? Oh, I didn't see that. I'm not in the comments. Sorry. Okay. So yeah,
I'm trying to help.
Reminding me. Thank you. Okay, I'm setting the limit for okay. Yes, Carl, same as the other day. That's right. Same as we did with on Akashic Records, because that was just like so much fun. And we had some really interesting questions.
So me, and then, or join, exclamation point, join, and then space, and then me.
Yeah.
And if you got a reading on Tuesday, you might want to let somebody else have a chance.
Yeah, please. There's a few housekeeping matters I want to go over. That's one of them. Thanks for reminding me. The point of these readings are messages from the Akashic Records. And those messages tend to focus on things like, okay, I need to sit on a cushion so I can get my face behind the... Sorry, Wanda, did I just boot you? Oh, well. Here, have some almonds. That'll make you feel better. Yes. No, you can't. No, you can't play with my phone. Here. There you go. Good girl. So yes, the whole point of these readings that I'm doing is because I'm an Akashic Records reader. I can read cards, yes, and I occasionally do on other people's shows, not on mine. And I occasionally do other kinds of stuff as well, like mediumship and so on. But those are pretty easily available elsewhere on WooTube.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. I mean, commonly, like psychic readings and mediumship readings are not that difficult to find.
Yeah.
I put it that way. And so I decided that I would focus on Akashic Records readings because there's really not that many of us. And so I don't really want to do mediumship readings. I don't really want to do I don't really want to do the whole, pulling cards and doing all that kind of stuff because I think that I think that I have a calling that isn't it. I think that what I'm supposed to do is Akashic Records reading. So there. So I just want to remind you all that that's what the focus is. Okay. And we're getting pretty full with the readings. Yes, please. If you've had a reading from me in the last couple of weeks, please let someone else take your spot. Okay. Heavenly Blessed Honey, it's !join and then me.
Yeah. Sorry, that was my problem. So I'll cover it up. Sorry. I'm a guest, so I'm just going to.
That's fine. I think it ignores. Well, we'll talk about that, T-Lynn. That's an excellent question. She says she's still trying to decipher Akashic versus mediumship. I understand. It's an excellent question, and I'm going to mark that, and maybe we can. Wait! Don't jump too quickly. Oh man, darn it! Now I have to go back and find it. I wanted to mark it to come back to and. Hi, Amanda, Tropical Empress, and T-Lynn there. I've marked your question. Okay, so I'm going to close the queue now because it's full.
Yeah, I mean, Ron missed out and a couple of other people, so I'm sorry.
Well, okay, if there's anybody in the queue, yeah, the queue is full. I'm sorry. Tainita, I'm sorry, the queue's full. So I'm going to quickly answer. Now, Paul's not in the queue, okay? Paul's an extra. So having said all of that, I'm going to answer Paul's question because he didn't know.
Yes.
And I have a short on the kinds of questions to ask and the kinds of questions not to ask. So go and look through my extensive library or video library and take a look at those, okay? And that'll probably help you. Okay, Wanda, settle down. Oh, she's spunky today. Okay, so he wants to know, is his pie going to win? It is an apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
This is marigold, by the way.
Mm.
Do you want to answer some questions for me today, Marigold? This is for Paul. Okay. I always ask her permission. Is Paul going to win the pie contest at the county fair on Friday with his apple pie? No, Paul, I'm sorry.
I gotta know as well.
Clearly, no. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's fabulous, but hey, Pennsylvania? And you want to, at a county fair in Pennsylvania? Oh my God.
Oh, and this is Paul's the 3rd year, 3 years doing it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to say hi to everybody, and now we've been going for like 10 minutes, and there's so many people here. Thank you so much for being here. Mm-hmm. I love pie. But keep trying, Paul, and see if you can get a taste of the winning pie. Because here in Canada, you can they sometimes let you buy them. Buy that pie if you can.
Yeah.
And and try to reverse engineer it
Yeah.
and figure out what makes it a special, special pie. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember now why I'm sitting on a cushion. Okay. Hi, baby angel. Welcome. Yeah, but the thing is, T-Lynn says an apple pie, she'd vote for it. Well, the thing is, T-Lynn, is that there's like 6 or 10 apple pies. Which of them is best?
Yeah. Yeah. Which of them is best for the... Oh, do you want to remove the follow, the type join?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I never
Okay.
see it after I put it up.
No, I understand.
And that. And we can do questions are now closed. And there. Whoops. What was that
Also,
about?
12 apple pies.
Oh, yeah.
Pies.
I would not want to be a judge. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to, okay. So the first thing was the purpose of these. The second thing was, and if you've had a reading in the past couple of weeks from me, please leave space for someone else to get a reading. And please support the channel. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and donations to my PayPal are greatly appreciated to support the channel, because I have to pay for Zoom, and I have to pay for this. I keep wanting to say Slipstream, but it's StreamYard. So,
and by the way, I was just looking, and Linda has 338 subscribers.
oh, do I? Awesome.
And you own, I mean, 28 people are watching, and only 12 thumbs up.
Hey, thumbs up, people. I really appreciate that. It puts me upper in the algorithm. You know, it's just it's a mathematical formula of some kind, and I don't know. Everybody makes it sound like it's the algorithm, like it's this big monster. That's never mind. Anyway,
it is a big monster.
Well, it can be, and it's certainly extremely manipulative. Okay, we're going to open the records, and then I'm going to start making Nightbot earn its living. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. That's a snort, everybody, for those of you who are keeping count.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're going to take 3 deep breaths together. Fill your lungs all the way down to your belly button, all the way, and then hold it for a couple of seconds, and then let it go through your mouth. So in through your nose, out through your mouth. I know, but some people... And again, in, hold, out. Last time. Man, I love that buzz.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good one.
We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light, we open ourselves to our truth. And with this light, we open ourselves to our soul's purpose. And with this light, we open ourselves to be guided towards our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And so this group, consisting of the people here now, those who will come later, and those who will watch in the future, is given the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them in this moment. I'm going to read silently. And with this light and guidance, we unlock the energy field of this group to receive the records of their souls. Oh, look, here's Priscilla Cronzone. Oh, hello. Welcome. So happy to see you here.
Priscilla. And I saw Heather, Soul Alchemy with Indigo Jaguar, Viviani.
Oh, my goodness. I saw Viviani and Jackie. Viviani.
So many people are watching. Thanks.
Thank you so much for coming, everybody. So, and here's Marianne Harris. And oh, my goodness. Oh, this is just makes me feel so good. Thank you so much, you guys. Okay. I mean, thank you all for being here. Because you guys are what I'm doing it for, and you're what make it fun. And you're the whole point of all of this. Okay. The whole point of this is not me, because like I could be playing with Wanda. Okay. So Tropical Empress and Spirit, the question, okay, so today we're not actually like doing questions. We're reading energy for people. I guess the banner left just a second. What we're doing is portal messages for the 888 portal from the Akashic Records Masters. This is something that we did already on Tuesday, but since today is the actual portal, I kind of thought that it would be interesting to see what the energies are like now
on the day. Yeah.
On the day. And see what's going on with that. So yeah, we're not accepting like questions and like
yeah.
So oh my God, she's spreading almonds everywhere. You guys want a quick update on Wanda? She's getting her her spit and vinegar back.
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah, and she's getting into arguments with the budgie, and she's climbing up and down her cage, and she flapped off her cage to waddle towards me, falling on her little beaky face because I wasn't answering her call for taxi service quickly enough.
Wow.
But awesome, right? And so yeah, so she's becoming so much more her own real self. So hi Nancy, how nice to see you here. So yeah, so Wanda's coming along. I want to thank, I'm going to cry. I want to thank all of you who sent her some people sent her Reiki, some people sent her elementals, some people sent her just nice energy and healing energy and prayers. And I just want to thank all of you who did that, because she is treasured. I treasure her, but it's so wonderful that you guys care about her too. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing that. That was deeply appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Cheryl wants to know
her 888 portal message from the Akashic Record Masters.
Yes, Pixie Dust. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. Pixie Dust just said, yay, Wanda. And Diane says, Wanda complaining sounds like a normal Wanda. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that right?
Cheryl, what I'm getting a sense of for your 888 portal message from the Akashic Masters This is an opportunity for you to access those moments and those lifetimes when you have been master of the inspiration, when you are, you have fully embraced the inspiration, and you've exuded it and you've used it to help you move through difficult things. And part of what's happening is what's important about it is this accessing that energy, Cheryl, is getting you out of sort of staying reserved. This is encouraging you to get out and to do something with it instead of in solitude. This very much feels like there's an opportunity for you to have that moment of inspiration and to be an unexpected visitor who brings great joy, or the person who actually is listening to someone and repeating back to them what it is that they need to hear. And that helps them move forward in, I hear something about you're doing something helping authors. It's almost like you're offering the critiques. So what do you have?
I get choices. I get that she's a merry-go-round of choices that she can pick from, and she doesn't know. Cheryl, sorry, she is the cat. Cheryl, you don't know which to choose, because you've got like all these choices are all pretty much equally attractive or unattractive to you. I mean, they've all got pros and cons, and you're going, well, I can do that. I don't know. Anyway, the whole thing about choices, the usual routine. And so you're going to have to rely on inspiration to help you pick. So you are, you're going to have to communicate with yourself, with your soul, with your guides, to pick the one that serves you best, that serves your highest good best. So yeah, that's what I've got for you.
I also want to add
choices. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
You need to get out of your way, Cheryl. You need to inspire yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Cheryl said something about being a hermit.
She just
get out of that show.
So she says that she has too many choices, including writing. Yeah. So you're just going to have to sit with yourself and see what comes up as an inspiration for you. Yeah. And T. Lynn says she thinks she had a reading Tuesday. Listen, I can't remember that far back. And so, sorry, geez. She's really, really feeling it today, huh?
She's excited, like everybody else.
Yeah. So I don't know if you did or not. I can't remember. Don't worry about it. This isn't something that I expected anybody, especially because I think at the time I said it, the queue was already full. So, just keep that in mind for next time. People who get a reading today, if you get a reading today, leave some space for others like next week, just as Wanda wants an almond. Wanda has a little bowl. Look, Wanda has a bowl of treats sitting right on the couch right next to me. She's got her favorite little seed balls. She's got a whole whack of almonds, which she can attack freely. And she's preferring to climb up and down my back. That's okay. I'll have to wash the dress after, of course, because she leaves me gifts. Whatever.
Cheryl, thanks for letting us do the reading for you.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you, Cheryl. And next we have Baby Angel. Ooh, somebody new. Yeah, Sharon, she is working it, isn't she?
Baby Angel.
And Sonia is hearing music. Awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna Baby Angel is here. Yay. You know, if you are interested in what it's like to have a private reading with Linda, I'm putting her on the spot. People who are watching, would you be interested in me having Linda on my show to do a readings for readers so that you could get a little bit of what it's like to have a more in-depth reading? And you can remove me from the stream if you want, but I
Who,
think
me?
yeah, because
You only do that by accident. No, we were talking because okay, well, it's good that you bring this up because we were discussing it was Gerald's idea, not mine. Because he's like he has like better ideas for stuff like this than I do. Anyway, they're talking. He was talking to me about doing a reader reading
readings for readers is what I
yes.
call it.
So people who are readers read for each other, but a real reading, like not just a mini reading, which is what you guys get. This is free and it's online, so it's there forever, which may or may not be a good thing depending on what you're asking. And just to give you a taste of how in-depth a private reading can be, and the kinds of things that. So I don't know. Tropical Empress and Spirit thinks it's a wonderful idea. I think so too.
Sharon likes it. So when we're done, we'll figure out when we can do that, and that's just for you to observe. So
yeah, there's not we're not going to be answering any questions. It's going to be sort of like an interview, but not really an interview. And
so okay, I'm plugged into Baby Angel.
Go ahead.
I'm so Baby Angel. What's really amazing for this 888 portal, I have this need for taking creative action. And so for me, it's very much as I'm looking at your records, as I experience Akashic records, what I'm seeing is all of these times when you've used your inspiration to move you forward when you were stuck, and not just you, those around you as well. And there's this beautiful rhythm of you like planting these seeds and having exciting information. What's important is there's been a lot of times when you've done that, you've been the spark of inspiration and then you leave. Here's an opportunity for you to be the spark of inspiration and to continue to be part of it. There's this opportunity for you to start to weave yourself into the result of that inspiration. And boy, it feels so very much like the times that you've done this in the past have been monumental. They've been shining lights in people's stories. So.
Wow. So I'm seeing pink clouds. And it's like you're surrounded by pink clouds. You have this unshakable, pretty much unshakable faith and optimism in yourself. And that gives you resilience and the ability to keep moving, as Gerald said. This is part of what inspires you, and in turn, how you inspire others. Sorry, I'm getting too close to the camera. But that's a real inspiration that's coming. That inspiration that keeps you going and keeps you moving forward is absolutely coming from your soul.
Yeah.
It's you are deeply connected to your soul. You're not living. You're not unconscious of it. It's pretty conscious, and you are very well connected to your guides. Although you think, from your perspective, these things just drop into your head like, well, why don't I? And so you think it's just your brain coming up. No, 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 no. It's your guides that are going, why don't you just? And
Yep.
and so, but they think you're wonderful because you accept it and go and do it and actualize what they're bringing forward. You really are. I mean, I don't know you from Adam. You've never been. I've never seen you on any other channels, and as far as I can tell, you're a total newbie to WooTube, but you are absolutely a light worker, and whatever it is that you do, like in your day job, you inform it and drive it with your spirit. You fuel it. That's the word. You fuel it with your spirit.
Well,
And
and baby, yeah, sorry.
that's okay. I was just going to say you're an inspiration to other people as a result as well.
Baby Angel said, I want to tap into my intuition more and
Honey,
and feel more connected. And I'm like going,
you're connected. You're tapped in.
yes, it is exactly what Linda said. There are these things you think it may be just your brain, but it's your guides. It's
Yeah.
this inspiration. Pay
Yeah.
attention to those. I think
Yeah.
that's a really key thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and nothing wrong with wanting to feel more connected and have a more conscious or directed sort of, I won't say control because that's not really what I'm talking about, but just a more aware, okay, more awareness of your connection and more awareness of your how your connection works, and so there's lots of courses that are available. I mean, Susan Lynn gives them. Val Dragonfly Crystals gives them. I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head, but they're available all over. And and there's books that are available, and you can learn from a book. If you want more awareness and more sort of a more conscious ability to be more conscious of your intuition. But now you're plugged in, girl. You got it.
Yeah, you're definitely plugged in. I'm also seeing there's an interesting thing I'm seeing there was a time period where you really enjoyed reading fairy tales or having fairy tales read to you. You liked having someone tell you the stories. I'm getting an idea of it might be a good idea for you to pick up a book and read it out loud just so that your outer body can hear it. Because you're plugged in. You're plugged in.
I like falling asleep to fairy tales being read aloud.
Yeah. So
yeah. That's that's a very interesting reading, baby Angel. Thank you for thank you for letting us read for you. So let's go on to the next person.
Yeah, and baby Angel, you might want to wear some green tomorrow. Wear some green. That's an interesting thing that I got. So wear some green. See how it goes.
Okay, next person is. Thank you, baby Angel. Love you too. Wanda's sitting behind me, chewing on the cushion, which she's naughty. She knows she's not supposed to do that. Next, we have Carl. Gee, I remember your reading from Tuesday, Carl. Oddly enough, let's see what the energy is saying for you today. You go ahead if you're ready. Gerald, if you're ready, like, don't wait for me.
Okay. Carl, very much the energy is about, it is about you really needing to find the connections with people and developing that sense of belonging. And it's so for me, it's you're looking for people who complement who you are and support you exactly as you are. So I think it's an important thing that you that this is the the Akashic Records masters are suggesting it is an important thing for you to be appreciating the people that you have around you, the ones that are celebrating you and that get you in real life, not just online. But and because there's a delicate balance of there's a delicate balance of expecting too much from people and continuing to have them disappoint you, because there's this really balance. If somebody says yes, I'll meet you here, and they don't, and you know, how many times are you going to give them the out on that without calling? But there's this real huge desire. The energy coming in is you want that companionship. You want people to get who you are, but you also have to let go of the people who are not doing that. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, Linda.
Yeah, it does. And Carl just said he met his community here. Yeah. This is a very limited community, and the message that I'm getting is I'm seeing you with a couple of people, guys, and like just people you know well that you go for coffee with or tea or whatever it is, and just hang out and be together. And so it's a really lovely relationship because between you, there's three or four of you all together. It's lovely because y'all know each other and y'all have each other's backs, and it's very chill and very and I see a great big, you don't have that right now. That's what you're aiming for, where you are with people that you trust, who trust you, who aren't looking for something from you except your companionship, your friendship, who like being with you for who you are. And that'll mean that you're going to have to make some changes in how you approach people. But that's the message. Is that's what the portal is offering you this as a possibility if you want it, if you want to work for it. It'll require changes on your part. It'll require focusing yourself on what, Carl, don't be so quick with you have the answers, because you don't. Okay, let me just be real clear about that. You don't. It's not necessarily your team, because your team is people that you work with. These are people that I don't believe are necessarily related to the work you do. These are people that just are buddies that hang out together, that don't necessarily work together. They just hang out because they like being around each other. They like doing stuff together, and they just enjoy each other's company. They can open up and be vulnerable to each other. And now the budgie's getting crazy. Um, um, yeah, don't be so sure you know the answers, because then that closes you off from any possibility of new information. That's the problem when you think you know stuff, right? Is because, like, I thought I knew my hair was just messy. No. Um, there was a reason. Um, and I was wrong. And I think you're wrong too. I think you need to open yourself up to new possibilities, specifically where building your own community goes. So outside of work, build yourself a community outside of work, and be open to the possibilities that life brings you that are unexpected, you know? And that's what I got for you, Carl. So, oh, somebody says they like my hair. Mwah, thank you. Yeah. I always had short hair. Okay, so the story of my hair. I always had short hair my whole life. My mother kept it short, and then I kept it short. And then the pandemic hit, and you know, no haircuts. So I just started to let it grow, and then it absolutely is the longest it's ever been in my life. And I was, doing all the brushing and everything, and couldn't get it to, whatever. Anyway, and then I doing some, I think it was on something on YouTube or Reddit or somewhere. Anyway, I thought, gee, I wonder if my hair is wavy. And then all the frizz, what used to be frizz, I put some around baby hairs around my face that just frizzed out and were totally uncontrollable. Slap some conditioner on those suckers and they turn into curls.
Yep.
What a revelation. And I thought, well, maybe my hair is curly. Well, it's not curly, it's wavy. And holy moly, like my whole life, 71 years old, I find out that I have wavy hair. So I've been doing the wavy curly girl, whatever it is, and slapping the conditioner, like slathering it with conditioner and scrunching. And I got the towel, and I got the this, and I got the that. And so it's getting curlier and curlier by the day, which is very cool. So anyway, new things can happen. You can learn.
Yes.
You can discover shit that you had no clue.
Linda can learn things. What?
Right. Not bad for a boomer, right?
Not bad for a boomer at all. I did see Lacey Gray in the chat, so Lacey is up.
Yeah. Okay, Lacey. Carl, you don't need to be a psychic to use tarot, okay? Tarot works whether you're a psychic or not.
So, Lacey, for this 888 portal, Akashic Record Masters are showing me there's an opportunity. What messages they want to send to you are the fact that you are worthy. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of compassion. You're worthy to be loved. They're showing that they're showing a time, for entertainment purposes only. They're showing a time when you were in foster care and you didn't have a sense of feeling connected with the people around you. And so Lacey, what they're saying is you have a choice, and it's a very powerful choice. You can continue to push off these feelings that are surrounding you, or you can lean into them and to accept them as truth, even though you don't feel that it's true. because there is for you, and this is, I mean, really powerful, Lacey. There's this beautiful opportunity for you to shift your energy a little bit and tune in, and suddenly you don't necessarily have to. You don't have to. You don't have to believe it. You just have to allow it to be. And what happens is that now I'm getting pictures of what are those crocuses, the first things that bloom in the spring, these
Yeah.
beautiful crocuses that show up. We see this green, we see this purple amidst this this white from the snow. And that's one of those things that it's like, okay, you have this opportunity. God, really? Okay. And by the way, Lacey, you are not broken. There is nothing wrong with you, is what they're telling me. I'll stop now.
Yeah, okay, so in your case, Lacey, I'm not really seeing so much images or hearing words. I'm feeling it, okay? I'm feeling your energy. And the word that I get in response to that is affirmations. So the portal energy is available to you to seek out affirmations to strengthen yourself and to correct your incorrect thinking, your incorrect beliefs, which drive your thinking. Okay.
Yeah, that's nicely said.
So, seek out affirmations along the lines, or write them for yourself. I mean, I don't care, like, get them wherever you can, you know. Here's a suggestion. See if you can find some see if you can find some prayers with lots of imagery in them that say things like, I am a broken winged bird. I rely on you for healing. Oh, divine source, or whatever your concept of source is, God. I mean, that's my tradition, so that's what I say. And ask for healing, and remember that you are a treasure. That as far as your guides are concerned, you are a precious being, a unique and incomparable treasure. They have so much love for you, your guides do, and they're available to help you, and they're available to help you correct your beliefs. That's going to take some discipline on your part, because what that means is that every time you catch yourself saying, oh, Linda, you're an idiot, you stop it immediately. Do not spiral. Do not remember all the other times you were an idiot. Just end it right there. And that takes discipline and mental strength, okay? To just stop yourself and say, no, I'm not an idiot. I made a mistake. And that's okay. It's okay to make mistakes.
It's beautiful to make mistakes, especially when you learn from them. Lacey, I'm not sure if that makes sense to you about what Linda is saying. A prayer that I use pretty regularly is the Desiderata by Max, who was it, Earnhardt, something like that. So
I can't remember.
Airman. I have a link to it. May I put that in the chat?
Yeah, please go ahead.
It's beautiful. It's something that and I just did a search, and it's one of those things that it's one of those things that was really, really powerful for me.
Yeah. So. Yeah, for me too. When that first came out, when I was at university, yeah, that really everybody had it all over everywhere, and it really left me yeah. So so for you, Lacey, affirmations and mental discipline is the energy from of the portal, to correct your belief system.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank
I
you,
hope
Lacey.
that's helpful to you.
I love that. And by the way, Lacey, wear some purple. Heather Soul Alchemy with Indigo Jaguar and I did a deck
Yeah,
casual about color. So now I'm
that was,
recommending wear purple or wear a lilac, something like that.
yeah, or mauve.
Mauve, mauve.
No, I say it the French way, mauve. It's more. That was
Mauve.
how I learned
Yes,
it.
yes.
That was
Purple today, tomorrow would be great. I think it just feels really good. So
just a purple scarf if you have one.
there you go.
I'm doing monochromatic today. I'm wearing a dress that matches the couch. I don't want to hear any Shady Vance jokes either.
I'm not saying nothing.
No, no, me neither. Okay, Marianne Harris, you're next. Oh, let's see. And the other thing I want to know is how many people we have left.
Marianne Harris, yay. He's here.
Hey, Nita. Oh, we've got 5 people. We're halfway through and it's just about 3:00. So that's not bad.
No?
I have to go and pick up Wanda's medication from the compounding
Okay.
pharmacist.
All right. Mary Ann. Ooh. I'm feeling a very refreshing breeze right now. And it has a floral smell. And it's like dawn time. It's early in the morning. And there so with that is there is this intention of expectancy, the potential in the air is how it really feels. So I'm thinking what's really important for you is to have this expectancy that to have this expectancy, Marianne, that you get these wonderful things. So it's almost like this. Pay very close attention to the smells that you are experiencing. So I think that's a really important thing, because these smells, I don't know why I'm saying this, but these smells to help you connect and to be centered in your body so that you are able to perform this amazing magical things that are supposed to happen around you. It's almost like she's it's almost like she's an animated princess, where floating around in the garden, and flowers are blooming, and water, yes, and beautiful sparkles happen, is exactly what I feel like. You smell honey and lavender a lot. I would definitely pay attention to that, Marianne. It feels very it's a clear message for this 888 portal.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Definitely it's about your body, Marianne, and it's about grounding in your body and settling in your body and accepting your body and nurturing and doing I have the impression that you spend a lot of time in your head, and so you're kind of disconnected. So I can't really add to anything that Gerald said, because that was all stuff that I was getting to. I mean, the garden and the birds landing on your fingers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, uh, the yes, honey, the smell of honey, and the smell of early morning flowers in a garden. Um, like really early when the dew is just beginning to lift off.
Yep.
The um, this is going to be scary for you, is my impression. It's the information that I'm getting, is this is going to be scary for you. Maybe you've been ill, or maybe you have some other issues that your body is not a comfortable place for you to settle your consciousness in. Um, well, this is the time where that can change for you. The portal has the energy available to you to make that change, to be comfortable in your body, to be comfortable in your own skin, to be able to ground yourself physically, completely, and appreciate your body, and um, and just be in it comfortably.
Yeah.
A liberated body, I guess. Um, I feel a lot of tension and a lot of old stuff. Maybe some massage therapy would be helpful, or maybe just some therapy to release some of what you're holding.
Mhm.
Uh, my sense is that you're holding quite a bit there, um, and and this is your opportunity to let it go and to grow from that. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Menopause changes, Marianne says. Yeah, in a way, I was really happy when I hit the menopause, uh, because it's truly liberating in a lot of ways, um, and but there's a lot of stuff that happens to your body that's not so comfortable and not so nice. So yeah. So that's what I've got for you, Marianne, is to try to get back in touch with your body in a healthy and loving way, and to find ways to do that. You have support from your guides. You have support from your angels that will inspire you. Open your mind to that inspiration.
Yeah.
Have faith that that inspiration is there. Have faith that the energy is there for you to do this, and yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Thanks.
so, yeah, I would also, since you smell honey and lavender a lot, you might want to wear some honey
Yeah,
colors and lavender.
yeah. And you might want to see if you can find some honey and lavender soap,
Oh yeah.
because
Hmm.
I'm sure that exists.
Probably. And I think there's probably lavender honey and all that stuff. So
Oh
cool.
yeah, 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 yeah. You're welcome, Marianne. I hope that was helpful to you, and thanks for letting us read for you, because that was a very, very cool kind of, that was a very cool reading.
It was very, very clear for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So next we have Sharon Donnelly. Let's see what the masters have in store for you with this portal.
Mm.
Hi, Leah. I saw you in chat a while back, but I just didn't get a chance to say hello to you.
Ooh,
Oh, thank
lavender bath salts.
yeah. Mm. Man, you fall asleep in the tub if you do that. Guaranteed. Not that
Sharon.
there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
Oh, hugger greeter. Hi, Teresa. Hugs, hugs, hugs to you.
Sharon.
What you tippy tapping back there? You want to get on my shoulder again? Come on. Come on. Do you want to come? Do you want to come? Come on. Come on. Let's go. Want to come?
Sharon, if Sharon Donnelly, if you're here, I'm also, it's interesting is
Yes, she
because
is.
okay. Because what I'm feeling is I'm feeling this sense of it's a joyous weight. It's almost like you are a mother that has a lot of children wanting to touch and to be part of you, like they're hanging on to your dress, and you're trying to get so much done, and you're doing what you can. You're not you're not pushing these kids off or anything like that. It's this beauty of it, and it's invigorating to a point. Part of what you have to be responsible for is and what I'm hearing is sometimes saying, wait here and I will come back, is an important lesson for you, because there's a lot. I mean, you're trying to go and you're trying to collect wood, but you've got 13 kids hanging on you. You worked with kids most of your life, never had any biologically. Okay. So, and so there's this sense of energetically, it's okay to say, stay right here and I will come back for you, and then come back when you've finished, and appreciate the fact that they've given you that space. And what that does is it gives that the energy of those children, gives them an opportunity to understand what it's like to be separate and remained being loved. So, Sharon, I hope that makes sense. I bet you were great with the kids, is what I'm feeling. So.
Yeah, your presence with those kids was healing. Like just being around kids, you healed them. And adults don't really get it because they're not as open as kids are, but your presence is healing to adults too. Like it's not just, you just have a very healing and calming and loving energy. And kids just, yeah. And animals, oh man, I bet you're an animal magnet.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I bet you go into a pet store and all the birds go, pick me, pick me. Oh yeah. And the kittens and the puppies line up at the windows. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
And when you go to somebody's house that has pets, they gravitate towards you. So it's really powerful.
She says separate was important. I was a psychotherapist. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I bet you were good.
Yeah. You're
let me rephrase that. You are good.
Yeah. Your being is a balm to their souls. Those are the words I heard.
Oh, that's good.
And I don't so you were a psychotherapist, so I'm just going to take a wild guess and figure you're retired now. But that gift is still with you. That is isn't that interesting? That's a gift that you've had that's just came with your soul. That's something that your soul, that's a soul gift. You take it from one lifetime to the next to the next. You'll have it for forever. It's innate.
Yes. And it's evolved into many forms through the lifetimes too.
Yeah.
On the environment. Sharon said, I am a magnet for fun and laughter. My inner child is my best friend.
Awesome.
I love that.
Yeah, me too. So what message does the portal have for you? Well, you don't hold back and don't hide and don't apologize and all these don'ts. Keep growing. There's more. There's more for you to discover. Uh, there's a lot of inspiration in today's messages. Like a lot of the word
Oh,
inspiration keeps coming up and up and up again. Or I should say, it keeps coming up again and again and again. I don't word so good after a while. So listen to the you're getting inspirations and little urges to, oh, maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that. Listen to those, and
that's right.
and because you are absolutely rock solid connected. Listen to those inspirations and follow what makes sense to you, and even maybe a little bit of what doesn't make any sense to you, because you're still growing and you're still developing yourself as a person, but also as a soul. So yeah,
I'm
yeah,
also getting something. Do something with crayons. I don't know. Make your to-do list using different colored crayons. I do not
yeah.
know, but crayons keeps coming through. It's sort of a clear. It's a nudge. So.
I just saw pictures.
Mhm.
I don't know if they're yours or children around you or what, but yeah, I just I just saw art, like pictures.
Yeah. Cool.
Maybe take an art class or teach an art class. I'm not sure, but I hope that helps. Just a second. Inspirations will be coming to you, Sharon. Make sure you pay attention. That's all I have.
That's amazing.
So I hope that was helpful. And thanks for letting us read for you.
Thank you, Sharon.
It's always fun. Oh,
I do remember melting crayons.
I never did that. I was probably at university when you were melting crayons. Did you eat them, Gerald?
I don't think I ate crayons. I don't
Oh,
think.
I didn't, but I ate glue.
Oh, paste. Of course. Of course.
We
Yeah.
all
Duh.
did.
All right. Heavenly blessed honey.
Ah. Hi, Sonia. I'm so happy to see you here. Oh, good idea, Jackie. Thank you
Yeah.
for the reminder. Sip, sip.
Good idea.
I need my two hands now.
Mm.
Oh, you're quite right. It was quite parched. It's all right. It's all right, honey. Jackie's a wonderful mod.
Mm-hmm. So, heavenly blessed honey. Part of what I'm getting is that you spent some lifetimes where you were in the background being the inspiration, sort of the person behind the mirror, or behind the curtain, something along those lines. And it's a curious thing because you were comfortable not actually being in the forefront. You like having other people do the things that to get credit, because for you to get credit, it sort of threw you off. You didn't like it because it interrupted your flow. Because, oh, it's interesting, you didn't people very well. You were a bit awkward, and there were a few people who did get you. There were three people who understood and got you, and then were front facing for these ideas. And what's nice is they took care of you. They didn't take advantage of you. They just understood that you didn't want to. You didn't people. You didn't want to people. So what's happening now is you now are actually being a bit more forward with your ideas, and that's the message from the portal for you. You have good ideas, and that resonates. You have good ideas. You can say the things. Yes, they may be a little awkward. The only caution I have is make sure you ask the right questions so that you can get a well-rounded view. But now's the message for the portal is it's great for you to be able to take the action. Take action and be willing to get some of the credit for it, is what I have. What about you, Linda?
Dancing. Are you taking like dance classes or dancercise or something? I see dancing. A lot of joy. Okay, so this is a dance with really complicated steps, and you have them down. It's like, I don't know, one of those like Highland fling dances or something, really feet over, crossing, jumping, skipping, the whole bit. Or Irish dancing.
I
And
said I've always loved dancing.
oh, okay, good. So so that energy that you okay, that makes sense. So that energy that you feel when you're dancing, that wonderful, that focus and that underlying joy, because you're really focused on what you're doing and your body's movements and what goes where. And but underneath all of that is a joy that lifts you up, and that's the feeling that your guides want you to have, or want you to cultivate with the portal energy that's coming in.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to use that. The masters want you to use that energy, because there's a ton of it coming from the sun and the portal and the earth all at the same time. Use that energy to fuel your joy and to fuel your focus. But I don't know on what. They're not telling me that part.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the feeling. That's the feeling that's important.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, belly dancing. Awesome. Yeah. I want to take belly dancing lessons. I think that would be awesome.
Well, and I wonder if as a belly dancer, if you have any of the scarves that have the things on them that make noise.
The coins.
Yeah, those are coins. I would say wear one of those if you have it, and allow it to remind you the beauty of you being in this world and walking.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's not a real deep spiritual lesson, except it is, because it's hard to accomplish.
Yes.
Like it's not like, yeah. Yeah. I hope that was useful for you, Sonia, because it was interesting for me to get that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And thank you very much for letting us read for you.
Yeah.
Because it is a big trust, and it is a big it's a big I take it seriously, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know you do too, but yes, she does have the scars. Oh,
Oh, that's nice. Nice. Rebecca J is up.
okay, Rebecca J. Oh, you're easy, Rebecca J. Can I go first this time, Gerald?
Absolutely.
Um, because we had a sort of a rhythm going. Um, there's just so much energy. You're just bursting and bubbling and just like a firecracker, just barely contained. You have so much energy. And the message from the portal is focus.
Hmm.
It's nice energy, like it's lovely energy, and really bubbly and enthusiastic and interested and curious and all those things. And just like it's also a little squirrely. Okay, ADD here. I recognize it. Um, uh, it just, you know, oh, look, something shiny, something shiny, something shiny. Oh, look, this is so much fun. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, that's so much. Yeah. Okay. I'm there. I get it. But you're going to have to focus, girl. Okay. You're going to have to focus. Pick something and chew it up and make it a part of yourself and learn it or digest it or integrate it. That's it. Integrate. And then once you're satisfied that that's as integrated as it's going to be, go on to the next. Because right now, your energy is just scattered all over the place. I mean, it's lovely and it's interesting and it's fun. Oh, I know the fun of that. Uh, and but now's the time. The portal energies, the masters are saying these energies are available to you to help you focus, to inspire you as to what to focus on, first of all, and secondly, to assist you in focusing. So, yeah.
Yeah. What's really interesting is, I mean, Rebecca, part of what I'm getting the sense of is of I see you as an adult sitting down at a desk, and you've basically locked the door, and you've got coffee, and you've got things to help you stay focused, because this is an important thing. The message is now's the time for you to deep dive into something and to become very
Yeah.
curious about everything about it.
Yeah.
And I'm even going to guess it's going to be, excuse me, it's going to be 3 months of you deep diving into something, because that deep dive is going to discover in you, that you can do it, and one, that you can do it, two, that you can apply it, and three, that you actually prove to yourself you retain a lot of good information. You have that beautiful value to it, and it's going to enrich you emotionally. So deep dive into something that you like, and something, and it can be anything. You just have to like it. It just has to inspire you, and you just have to follow that wormhole, follow that rabbit hole. Just have some fun. That's the
I'm
message.
getting healing.
Yeah. What?
I'm getting healing.
Uh-huh.
Some healing modality. I don't know if you've ever been interested or in this or not, but you have a very, oh yeah, I'm getting the chills. You have very healing energy. You're innate, like just the way you are can be used for healing.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to, of course. And, you know, this may not be something you're in the least interested in, and that's okay, you know. Uh, but there you are.
That's great. Thank you for letting us read for you, Rebecca J.
Yeah, Rebecca, thank you.
And I
Have
want to
you?
know what subject you picked to deep
Oh,
dive
yeah,
into.
me too. You gotta come back and tell us what you've decided. Okay, is it belly dancing? Is it healing? Is it, you know, like Reiki or what?
Which form of healing is it? Is it acupuncture? Is it
Yeah,
massage? Something like that.
yeah. Okay. Well, I'm really glad that you were here, Rebecca, because that was fun. Very, very. You got great energy. I just got to say, just got great energy. Very
Mm-hmm.
bubbly and energetic, and very enthusiastic and sparkly, and yeah, that's fun. And
Stephanie,
yeah,
I'm finding these are very, very clear messages as it relates to this energy focus. And it's weird, excuse me, it's not what I expected to have come through. I don't know what I expected to come through, but boy, they're just loving it. It's just like going, just plug in, Gerald, and get out of the way. Hold on. Keep your head and arms inside the ride at all times.
yeah. Don't fall out of the car.
Yeah. Stephanie. It's interesting because I'm getting an image of Stephanie uh, being like a chemist, mixing things with different fluids and containers. And oh, it may be you were a perfumer, perfumery or whatever like that.
Perfumer. Yeah, no, that's a word. Perfumer. That's a profession.
Yeah. And so you had this ability to make beautiful things, smells that evoked a lot of things for people. One lifetime you were doing it just to attract a mate. One, you were doing it as a sense of repellent to protect the soldiers. And then another time it was about healing. It was very much a temperance approach, an alchemy of making things work. That, I mean, you were really, really good. I wanted to do perfumes when I was a child and
Whoa.
was in awe when I saw it. Well, there you go. Okay. You might want to try doing something with some essential oils. You need a good carrier oil, and for entertainment purposes only, you do not want to put pure essential oils on your skin.
Yeah.
You need to have something to level them out, but there's this, it feels almost like you can create something that's going to inspire people to take action and to help them move forward from just thought and move it into action. It's really fascinating. Really.
Motivational.
Yeah, motivation. Mm-hmm. Or it could be like an incense or something like that. So a spritz. Hmm.
I'm not getting something as mm, I sometimes I get the images of tarot cards that I know well, and what I'm seeing right now is the Fool stepping out onto a new road, a new journey, the beginning of a journey. You're starting something. The energies are to start something new. I don't know if this is something you've had in mind for a while, or if it's just a daydream, or that's something you never even might have considered. But the energies are right. They're good for you, supportive for you
Yeah.
to begin something new. Mm, and it's one that'll involve your whole being. Like, it's not just something you're thinking about or writing about. You're doing and you're living and you're, well, breathing. It's your whole self that's involved in this. It's not a purely intellectual pursuit. uh, I mean, maybe you'll take a perfumery course if there is such a thing. um, but yes, a whole new path is available to you should you choose to take it.
Yeah.
So yes.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Stephanie, that's incredible.
Yeah. So step out. Step out
There
with
you
your
go.
little dog behind you and your pole with your tiny little bag that has like a peanut butter sandwich in it.
Peanut butter sandwich and a whole bunch of oils.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck to you, Stephanie. I hope that helps.
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't that be something?
I think this is our last reading.
I'm not sure.
I
Is it?
think so. And it's
Well, Nightbot's not saying anything. Oh no, we have Tropical Empress in Spirit. And let me just check and see who. Yeah, because I have until 5:30 to pick up Wanda's medication, and I have to because I don't have enough for her dose
yep.
tonight. Oh, yeah, that is our last reading. Okay.
You're welcome, Stephanie.
Yes, Stephanie, you're absolutely welcome. Thank you. Amanda, Tropical Empress in Spirit. Okay.
I get the sense, Tropical Empress and Spirit, you have been digging through a lot of difficulties and challenges. There's a lot of letting go of stuff that's been going on. And what's important is the work that you're doing has been very important. It's been helpful, and it is releasing some of the ties that you have been feeling. So it's almost like it's like you're unlacing a shoe so that you can get the foot out of the boot so that you can put on a new shoe that's much more comfortable. It's almost like you're unwinding these karmic ties. So that is an important thing to remember, and along with that it's also an opportunity for you to remember to persevere and stick with it as you're doing that work. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. I was forced to sell my house over a year ago, and my hubby almost died twice. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Well, then that explains some of what I'm seeing because I'm seeing you. The image I have is slowly walking along a path, just one foot in front of the other. But man, it seems really difficult. Mm-hmm. Suddenly, the sun breaks through the clouds. it becomes easier and easier and lighter and lighter. It's a pretty obvious kind of metaphor. The message is to stick to your guns and keep going, because it does get better. Have faith, have trust. You have the support of your angels, your guides. You have the support of the entire, I mean, the entire spirit, um, universe of the spirit is there available for you.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to ask. You just have to say, I need some help here, please. This is hurting a lot. Please remove some of this pain. And by the way, they will. If the pain is like too much, and you just say, please, I don't want to feel like this. This hurts too much. Please just remove some of it. And and this will bring you inspiration. This asking for help, okay? Opening yourself to help from non-physical beings will also open the way to inspiration, creativity. So many benefits.
Mm-hmm.
So the many benefits for you for opening that door to assistance. So do it. It's a clear message. Just do it.
Yeah. I'm also getting a sense of there is a caution with this. Okay, I'm a fighter. I don't know how to give up. I do fight through the storms and through the hailstorms. What the cautionary aspect of it is if you are working and developing your spiritual skills, to remember to pay attention to what is yours and what is not yours, because you do not want to lose an understanding of yourself and other people's difficulties.
Yeah.
So
boundaries.
The boundaries are extremely important.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially for empaths, of which I suspect you are one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really important to clean your side. It's the wrong word. It's really important to remove, like when you've had when you've had an emotional moment, or someone's had an emotional moment with you,
Mm-hmm.
and so you're left with a sort of residual afterwards. That happens to me. And then just cutting that and letting it go and saying, okay, I'm calling back my energy, and I am letting go of any energy that is not my own. Me personally, I ask Archangel Michael for help with that, because he's got a big flaming sword and he can use it to, cut the energy that isn't mine. So that will be very helpful, and that will lighten your load considerably. That will just clearing out other people's energy will help you. I mean, I can't even describe how much it'll help you, but it will enable you to, it will give you inspiration for one thing, and it will make your way a lot easier, make your life a lot easier internally. Okay. Oh, she says she's had Archangel Michael show up for her one day to protect her from something evil. Well, there you go. So you're already friends.
Well, yes. One of the another cautionary aspect of it is, as an empath and a spiritual person and an energy worker, don't go where you haven't been invited. So make sure you keep the boundaries, and just because you're aware that something is going on for someone, if you do anything, you do it from afar, but you don't weasel your way into it and become part of that chaos. That's the boundary setting.
Oh, yeah. Stay away from the drama.
Oh yeah, the drama is, some people like the drama, some people don't, and
I have to confess that I have a childish side. I like to watch it, but from
well,
a
sure.
long,
I mean, everybody likes popcorn, but still.
yeah,
But it's that sense of what was said before is understanding, detest drama and nonsense,
yeah,
and definitely make sure that you have your boundaries and what is clear for you, because when you have boundaries that are on point, they're sharp, you
yeah,
can say no to things much easier, and you can go, move on to something else when that does not support where
yeah.
you are and where you're going.
It becomes very easy to do that. I mean, it takes a little practice, but you do it a couple of times, and then the clarity you get
Yes,
after
exactly.
that, it's amazing. So,
Mhm.
so that's it for today. I'm going to turn off that banner just a second, and I'm going to turn off this banner, and here we are. And it's really hard to say no to people. I know.
Yes.
Well, and it kind of depends on what kind of help they want, and
Yeah.
especially if it's people that always want help but never do anything for themselves.
Yes.
I have a difficult time with that. And so I find, just nope, not available.
Yeah.
I'm going to, before I forget, okay, we're going to keep chatting
Close
after
the
this.
records. Yep.
Before I forget, I'm going to close the records, because otherwise
Absolutely.
I'll be driving down the street going, holy shit, I forgot. Okay. I would like to close by thanking the light for the truth. I would like to close by thanking the light for the healing energy. And I would like to close by thanking the light for the guidance and compassion towards our soul's purpose. And with this, we lock the records of this group. The records are now closed. There.
Yay.
Thank you so much, Gerald. I really appreciate that you just
You're
decided
welcome.
to pop in.
I was actually really glad that I could, because something that I thought was going on didn't, and so I'm grateful that I could, that
Awesome,
you
because
let me join you.
are you kidding me? Why would I ever say no? You're so much fun to read with. Um, let's see. Next week, my guest is going to be Pixie Dust, and everybody's welcome to join us then, because that'll be fun too. Gerald, what are you doing?
Tomorrow I have yes or no readings with Hershey and Thomas.
I'll be there.
And then I also have the Cool Crone Oracle on Friday evening. And then I have several good shows next week, not just readings, but also there's one where it's a laugh and learn with Hexa Hershey and Medium Betsy Palmer. We're talking about the rocky road to responsibility. So this is going to be a very deep show, and timing is perfect. So
Yeah. And Tuesday, I'll be back on with the Akashic Adventures, but it'll be on Viviani's channel this week, because we're alternating, because we're not doing the simulcasting anymore, because YouTube, I don't know. I hope that gets resolved, but it sounds like a final decision has been made. Anyway, yes. And Wanda's had it too. So
thank you everybody for being here. Do give, if you've watched this, give the video a thumbs up.
yeah.
Please leave a comment.
And yes, please leave a comment and some feedback, and support the channel. And thank you so much for being here. And I have a little, well, it's not a little treat anymore. Everybody knows about it. Hang on. Here we do this.